second show, and
not ever. Okay.
For the second time, it's really cool.
Anyways, welcome to Hot Pans Presents. We have a sketch showcase for you guys tonight. First up is going to be Family Fun.
Yes. And then, right after, we're gonna do a cooking show. It's really goofy. Yeah. Yay!
All right, please put your hands together for
Family Fun!
Hot Pans season finale tonight. It all comes down to this. Emotions are boiling over as the final two contestants cook their way into the annals of history. Carrots will be cut, eggs will be broken, tomatoes will be chopped. Chop, 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 chop. Air chop, potatoes, tomatoes. All for the chance to win $250,000. Welcome to Hot Pans!
We made it. Good day, you folks. Good day.
Yes.
Yes, we are here. Tonight, you're watching the final episode of Hot Pans. We're your British hosts. I'm David Lee.
And I'm Brick Tannen.
Yes. And tonight, one person will walk away with a lot of money.
That's right. $250,000 is on the line.
Yes! That's a lot of money!
That's quite a bit of money, David.
Yes!
What did you do with all that dough?
What would I do? I think I would probably retire early and move to Vegas.
Yes.
Finally see the Beatles on Cirque du Soleil.
Ah,
I've always wanted to see them jam and then do some acrobats.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
How about you, Brick? What would you do?
I'd spend it all. I'm talking about renting 5 Lamborghini Aventadors.
Ooh.
1 for every workday.
Ooh.
A few Ted Baker suits. Steak and lobsters with Dame Judi Dench.
Oh my God.
And for the rest, a healthy political contribution to take the piss out of the EU!
Oh.
That's right! I'm talking Brexit!
Yes.
When I say brag, you say zit! Brag!
Zit!
Brag!
Zit!
Brag!
Zit!
Yes!
Oh, brilliant! Brilliant, Brick!
Yes.
I'd be dead and hanging before those globalist wankers take over the Queen's land!
Take back England!
Take back England! Take back England! Take back England!
Yes! Yes!
Anyway, two people will compete to win the title of Hot Pans champion, and also a lorry full of dosh. But before we do that, before we fire up the grills, let us meet our judges, shall we?
First up, she's a bloody military robot, and she's American-made, so she can't quite compete with one of our MI6 drones. But she's won every single robot cooking competition in the world, and once hooked up with Paul Hollywood.
Oh, wow.
Yeah!
That Paul
Look at that
Hollywood.
sexy mom, coming straight out of Lockheed Martin. It's Hannah Rothbart. Yes! Yes!
Hello, I'm here to kill
What?
Oh, God.
at judging this competition.
Oh,
What a
Hannah
call.
Rothbart, always taking the piss out of the Mickey,
I'll
I'll tell
say.
ya.
I'll say.
All right, our next judge is a real hoot. He's been a judge on America's Got Talent. He's no bullshit, and he's all sass. And let me tell you, he's got a great ass, all right? And his new show, Making a Mess with Matthew, premieres tomorrow on Bravo. Give it up for Matthew 30, everybody. Yes.
Thank you. This is who I am. No one asked you to like it.
Brilliant.
All right.
Now, with our judges properly introduced, how about we meet this week's contestants?
Brett is an eligible bachelor living in the heart of Brooklyn. That's not all he's passionate about.
Yeah, I'm just excited to be on Hot Pans. I mean, for my normal job, I'm a roadie, so that's a lot of, like getting Fritos for other people or like setting up a cheese plate and like picking up everybody's trash or collecting discarded, like backstage passes or finding different things like Oreos or like M&Ms or whatever people need, and like, or like setting up a cheese plate, and like, I just thought it was time to do something for me and like cook. This is something I'm working on. Check. Check. Check.
Is this a song, or do you have a song for us?
Yeah. This is, so typically a lot of my work has me working sort of, behind the curtain, like not really when the band is playing, so check. Check. Check.
All right.
All right. Yes, welcome back.
No, it's okay.
It's my old job. Yes.
Welcome to the show.
Thanks.
Loves you.
Thanks for having me.
Yes.
All right.
Is there someone else?
Our next contestant.
Bella is an ex-figure skater who lives with her boyfriend and works in the food packaging industry.
Hi, I'm Bella. This is the supermarket where I work. It's my day off, but I like to check in to make sure that everything's up to par. My coworkers are pretty bad at their jobs, and I like to get some dry runs in when the rink is closed. I used to be an ice skater. I was on a pre-pro, that's a pre-professional track, for ice skating, but now I work at the supermarket. I get to touch food all day and watch people, buy food and take it home with them to cook it in their homes, because you can't cook food in the market. You're not allowed to do that. There's no stove here, so you have to take it home to do that. And it just kind of drives me crazy, because I want to be cooking food, not just watching people bring up their food and take it home with them. So I'm excited to be, cooking food live for people on hot days.
Alright, well let's get this started, shall we?
Sure.
Alright, this is how the show is going to work.
Round 1. Our contestants will cook their signature appetizers.
In which they'll try to maintain a balance of delectability while not being too filling. Absolutely no bloated wigwags here.
Not at all. Round 2. Our contestants will compete in a technical cooking challenge in their own homes.
Brooke, I don't know what's going to beat those bangers and mash from week 2.
Ha ha! They still weren't as good as your wife. As your wife's. That's right.
You cheeky bastard. I swear, keep it up and I'll give you the full Monty. Okay? But you're not wrong.
That's right.
Very right.
But you know who is wrong? Those lobbyists pushing their multicultural agenda and destroying my beloved England!
Relax, alright? We have a show to do, okay? Alright? All together?
Alright.
Okay, we'll talk about Brexit later,
Fine,
alright?
fine.
Alright, for the finale,
Desserts. Or as I like to call them, pudding. The boot of the meal. How lovely. Let's cook.
righto, Bella, Brett, prepare to pick up some hot pans, yes? You guys are ready? Great. Now, the contestants might be a little surprised by how fast 2 hours will fly by. Is that okay?
Sure.
Alrighty, so on your mark.
Get set. Right, so for this round, we've entered Salvador Dali's 1931 painting, The Persistence of Memory, located on the 5th floor of the Museum of Modern Art on 11 West 53rd Street.
And for you dunces out there, that's the Melty Clock painting.
Oh, you know the one.
Okay.
How is that even possible?
That's not for you to worry about, Bella.
So are we cooking inside of a painting?
Ha. David, why don't we show our contestants here what a minute looks like in the world of Salvador Dali.
It's a fantastic idea, Brick. Ready?
Ready.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
35, 34, 33, 32,
Alabama, 60!
Yes!
Wow, right.
Well done, well done.
What was that?
Brett, will you please bring your finished appetizer to the judges' table?
We haven't even started yet.
Well, what are you making for us today, Bella?
How about it?
Well, I don't know, I was thinking of making, some Greek appetizers this week, spanakopita.
You gotta talk a little faster than that, Bella! The clocks are ticking!
That's 1 hour 35
Oh my
minutes on the clock!
We just started, I think?
1 hour 34, 1 hour 33, 1 hour 32, and that's 9 days, 4 hours on the clock.
We have plenty of time to finish the competition. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Have at it.
Well, yeah, so, like I said, I'm gonna make spanakopita in Greek. Phyllo dough cups.
Oh, that's 8 minutes remaining.
What are you making for us today, Brett?
Sure.
You have 4 months remaining,
okay.
Brett!
Tell us, Brett, please, what are you making now?
Right, so
10 minutes on the clock. Better finish those finishing touches.
Brett, what are you making? Your life does depend on it.
Okay, my life?
Yes.
I'm gonna make Korean fried chicken in kimchi cups.
And that's 3, 2, 1. Step away from your station.
I didn't even start.
Yeah, me neither. I couldn't make anything with this paper.
Brett, if you please, can you now bring your finished appetizer to the judges' table?
Yeah, like I was saying, I didn't really make anything.
Brett, please stop messing around. I think I speak for everyone here except for everyone but me when I say that we're all sick of your attitude.
Okay, this is what I have.
Wow! Oh my God!
Well done.
Lovely.
Brett, I like how cold this is. A lot of food is made hot, but this is not.
Thank you, Chef.
Yes! Oh my God! It's got like such a circular shape. It's like almost like a perfect circle. Really, really round. Yeah. Major creativity points.
Thank you, Chef.
Well done, Brett.
Thank you, Chef.
Now, Brett, now stand back behind the table, please. Okay? All right, and Bella, it's time to evaluate your appetizers. If you could please step forward with what you've created. Hurry up, please.
Ooh.
Wow! Oh my God!
Wonderful,
Lovely.
wonderful, wonderful.
Bella, first off, I have to say, your presentation is spot on.
And this texture is really interesting. It is like very, very hard and hurts to bite into. And I'm a robot. But the design is interesting, and I really appreciate that.
Yeah. Oh, I love how I can see my reflection in the plate. Oh God, I look good tonight. Wow.
Alrighty. Now, judges, you need some time to deliberate on who won the first round?
Sure.
Okay. Alright. Come to a decision?
Yes, we have come to a decision.
All right, Bella, Brett, please step forward. No.
Nobody at the table.
Around the table.
Careful. No, put it back. Put it back.
Well done, well done. Now get here, post haste.
Alrighty. And now you have a winner.
Yeah.
Alrighty then. And the winner for the first round of this food competition.
Will be announced right after this commercial break.
Oh!
今アニメで仕事しててこの年になって完璧だとは思っていないからね。
親さんまだ食えなかったらおかしいよ。ね、世界の会とか早く譲ってあげるって。
ずっとまあ親さんがやってくればそれでいいんですけども、そうはいかないですから、いつかは交代しなきゃいけないですから。そこまで頂上まで行けば完璧かもわかんないけど、じゃあこの頂上はどこかっていうとわかんないわけですよ。
抜いてやっと並んだ。そのぐらいやっぱり親の影響って本当の。
あなたが夢だったっていうのがありますよ。これやったらいいんじゃないって夢でしょうね。
やるってことは非常にいいことだ。そっちがもうジロさんの亡霊がもうそれにあるから。
好きにならなきゃダメですよ。それ自分の仕事に惚れなきゃダメなんですよ。
And we're back to recap our cooks cooked some food for our judges to judge, and judge they did.
Yeah.
And so we have a winner, correct? All right, now the winner of the first round of this food competition is Bella!
Bravo!
Hell yeah, queen! Fantastic! Oh, wow, that was great.
I'll say.
Oh, wouldn't you say that was quite the round?
Wow.
Chap?
For those watching at home, the temperature, the excitement, the tension reached a boiling point.
Boiling? Like a kettle of water for a cup of British tea?
Ah, bollocks! I'm gobsmacked. That's quite lovely, mate. Actually, now that you mention it, I have been feeling a bit knackered. I can't get Brexit out of my mind! Those old buggers in Westminster are destroying England!
That's true, that's true. Slap my ass and call me Dumbledore. The EU is mad!
Yes!
They're out of their minds!
Yes!
We need to get out of the EU immediately!
Yes!
We gotta take back England! Take back England! Take back England!
Ah! Anyway, time has come for the second round of our show. The home field advantage challenge.
Yeah, we understand that our contestants are under a lot of harsh judging and some lighting issues, and the time constraints can be a little tough on them. So we decided,
To see how they fared in their own home.
let's have a look-see.
I'm here today at Brett's flat, early in the morning, 5:30 a.m. specifically, where I knew Brett would be in his most comfy state.
Hey, what are you guys doing here? Is this for the show? I didn't get an email. I was wondering, what are you doing here? Is this for the show? Because I didn't get an email.
Brett's life is very different from mine. I just don't understand. Why would you put this on a wall? Who are these people?
Today, Brett will be cooking his famous breakfast cheese curds for us and the judges. He has only 1 hour to cook and plate his meal.
Do you typically take the second segment first? Just feeling a little unprepared. Really, I was thinking, do you typically take the second challenge first? I was feeling a little unprepared.
We then went to visit Bella at her studio apartment, where she pays $1,400 a month for a dishwasher and a washer dryer in the basement. That supermarket salary is paying off.
Oh! see these. Thanks for coming in my room. Did you want food? I woke up to a complete stranger holding a fucking camera in my fucking face. I was like, who the fuck are you? Get the fuck out of my room.
One hour to cook her legendary eggs, bacon and hash breakfast that she loves to cook for her boyfriend Teddy.
What's going on, babe?
Teddy is a 25-year-old American boy whose ancestors came over on the Mayflower. He is currently enrolled in a sleep study.
Yeah, just let yourself in. Just came into the apartment.
Sure. So on the road we eat a lot of cheese balls, so I made cheese balls.
Right. That's great.
I know.
Chili powder.
Technically, Hannah can't taste the food, but she can tell what the qualities of the food are. This, she doesn't mind. She just doesn't have any taste buds. She's a robot. She's dead inside. She has no heart, no soul. But she knows if something is good, and this wasn't very good.
I always know how food tastes good for humans, like Michelin star. But what if I like food for me, robot? Me, I am robot.
And breakfast a la Bella.
Okay. All right. Ooh, Hannah! Okay, here we go. Open up. This is your time to judge. Come on! Yes, you gotta put it in your mouth.
I just want to eat food.
Huh? Wait, no! Oh, crap! She's dead again. Her batteries. Oh, God, her batteries. Oh, I think I rebooted her. I don't know. Well, my turn to eat. You want?
Wow. There could be only one winner for the second round. And the clear winner is the boy who lived, Brett! Well done.
Wow. Oh man, I'm really excited to see how Bella is gonna come back from that humiliating defeat. Ooh. And how she can come back, I'm not sure, but I hope she does add some tension to the show, because she, our bet, might win that sweet, sweet cash of $250,000. It's all come down to this, folks.
Money.
It's all the money.
Yes.
We'll be right back.
Now that's what I call Cooking 23 is here. Perfect cooking sounds in one album. Cooking tracks like sizzling bacon, boiling water, and chopping. We've been together to feature even more hits, like pouring wine, stovetop, wormhole, and raccoons. Order online today.
A commercial about food, and now it's time to cook.
Lovely. Yes. The final round?
This is it. The final round.
Yes.
Yes.
The final round of the cooking competition.
Yes.
The judges, well, the judges are here. They're excited.
Oh,
But
yeah.
the cooks will have to lay everything out on the line, on the table, if you will. They
right.
want to take home
$250,000. How about that, chat?
It's gonna be a
How about
glory
that?
dosh.
Yes.
Anyway, our final round is also known as, for this week, surprise pies.
Yes.
Yes.
Here in our final round.
In our final round, surprise pies, in which the cooks will have to challenge themselves to see if they can really outdo the previous weeks and see if they can win. The money,
The $250,000.
$250,000, you know, you guys know.
I mean, I'm great at pies personally. I make a mean lemon meringue
But,
pie.
but this isn't no ordinary dessert challenge,
Not
if
at
you
all.
will.
Not at all.
This is sprinkled with some surprises.
sprinkle.
Hence the name.
Yes.
Surprise pies.
Yeah.
For this round, we'll be kicking things up a notch and allowing our contestants the opportunity to use our special ingredient, this ladder. Should they use our special ladder here, they may win. If they choose not to use the ladder, they may also win.
Okay, ladders. Rubber bases. They have rubber bases. Oh, I could use it as a fondant. God, is that time? Is it over? Was that time gone? How do you guys expect us to make anything if you don't give us any time?
Who said anything about making anything? This round, you eat.
Oh, this show is so kooky.
David, please bring out the pie.
Will do.
Yes. That's right. Clean off that table, will you? Thank you. Thank you. All right. Perfect. There they are. The pies.
Oh, wow.
Pies.
God, you guys are the best.
We've had a lot of fun tonight watching our cooks act like little chefs, but can they chow down? In this round, we'll be judging our contestants' ability to cozy up with these pre-made confections.
Okay, so we have to eat the pies and we have to use the ladder.
What's up to you? Do it if you want. This is your life.
Yes.
Okay.
Before we heat things up, let's check in with our judges.
All right, Hannah, what do you expect out of this round?
I want to see.
What?
I want to see.
See what?
See.
No!
Oh my God!
Oh no!
No!
She's having a fit.
Hold on, I gotta fuck with her controls!
No. I would.
Oh, okay, that's you, that's you. Oh, God! She's winning! Wow!
Good Lord.
I want to see if the chefs can cook and eat. And maybe do something with the ladder.
Oh, fantastic.
Yes.
Thank you, Hannah. And Matthew, what about you?
Well, I just have to say, in the first round, they were just letting it all hang out, you know, just being themselves, frolicking in the forest, just having fun with foods. In the second round, they were just laying it on thick, right? Really, really thick.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the third round, I want to see them eat. Yeah, and maybe it's the ladder.
Brilliant, Matthew.
Yeah, all right.
Cooks, ready at your pies. Get set. Eat. And maybe do something with that ladder.
This is a bad pie.
What's it taste like?
Aluminum?
So I just want to be super clear. We just have to eat the pie and maybe do something with the ladder.
Maybe.
It's up to you.
It's up to you.
That's a decision.
Who's doing that?
Oh, okay. It looks like she's putting Brian in position. Okay. His head is in the perfect spot.
Some math here.
Yeah, there's some maps. And then she's trying. Oh, she's measuring his lips. All right. Wait, no, she's got it. Oh, nudge his shoulders a little bit to the right. All right. Okay, she's going up the ladder. Okay, I don't know what's gonna happen here. Oh my God!
Time!
Time!
Call it!
Oh my God!
Wow.
Brilliant!
That time?
That was time!
That's time!
Brilliant show!
Time!
Done! Well done!
Holy! I've never seen anything like it!
Oh, good Lord.
Now, Hannah, what did you think of Brett's performance?
Wow. Brett ate the pie, which was great, but didn't do anything with the ladder, which was not great.
All right, then, Matthew, what did you think of Brett's performance?
Yeah, exactly. He definitely ate the pie, but his inability to do anything with the ladder is gonna cost him.
Wow.
Interesting.
It sounds like Brett had a pretty rough go of it. Let's see what the judges thought of Bella's performance.
Well, Bella, I was a little worried when you asked for clarification about the rules, but your use of the ladder was top-notch.
And Matthew?
Well, when Bella's first started here, I was like, really?
What is this?
And started around, I was like, yeah, okay, I'm really okay with that. That's not bad. But now I'm like, hell yeah! Girl, yeah! Your use of the ladder, a rung above. Your eating, delightful. A+.
Wow. That's great. Wow, Bella, you really knocked the judges' hats off with the use of the ladder. That's fantastic.
Well done.
All right, judges, do we have a winner? Do you need to deliberate?
Yeah, we got it.
All righty.
Right. So we have a winner here. But let's all be real. The real winner would be Britain if they were to exit the EU! Kick out all those Hispanics!
Oh, and the Chinese! Oh, God!
I don't know about that anymore. I'm not really into that.
What do you know?
Well,
You don't
anyway.
run red with English blood.
Tonight's winner, the Hot Pants Championship, will be announced
Right after this commercial break. Yes. They pull down. They're out.
All right. Sorry, audience, but our sponsors pulled out of the TV show because of our stance on Brexit.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah, weren't you keen on the Hispanic and Chinese?
They weren't.
Not at all. Not at
Not sure
all.
what that meant. We'll unpack it later.
Yes.
Anyway, before our commercial break, our judges and us were about to announce the winner of tonight's championship.
The winner of tonight's championship and taking home $250,000 is Bella!
Okay, well, so with the $250,000, I'm gonna buy a new pair of skates, and I'm gonna get some magazines.
All right.
Well, magazine.
That's all the time we have for tonight.
Right.
Won't you join us next time on Hot Pants?
Next on the Food Network is Jiro with Dreams of Sushi.